Hey, what's up, guys? This is actually going to be a very important channel update, and really, it's just I'm going to be adding some news into it too, which I think all of you are going to enjoy. If you like video games, you're going to like it. Okay, but yeah, like I said, so this is going to be pretty important. So whatever you do, don't fucking click anywhere. All right, let's go and get started. Um, Basically, the first thing that I want to talk about is the changes to hold on, to the channel. And what those are is there's a couple of them. Number one is probably the PvP change. I'm no longer doing just how do I put this? I'm not just doing Minecraft by myself anymore. I'm planning on doing a lot of Hunger Games. Why is this lagging so much? I plan on doing a lot of Hunger Games, just because I've really gotten into it. I enjoy it a lot, but I'm sure y'all already know that because you've seen the videos that I put up. Let's see, another thing. Having to deal with my account, I made a Facebook page for it, which I know everybody's on Instagram and Twitter and everything now, but the sole reason I made it wasn't just for likes. The reason I made it was because if you guys ask questions or send them to my YouTube inbox, a lot of times I might not get them or I might not check them. But for that Facebook page, what the fuck? Anyway, for that Facebook page, basically every time anyone comments, messages, whatever on there, I get a notification on my actual account, like for my personal account. So I will definitely see that. So it's a way for you to ask me questions, and I should respond to you in hopefully in less than a day. Okay, and let's see, what was the other thing? Hold on. Oh, 2 minutes. All right. Facebook page. Oh, the website. I basically create a website for the Forgotten Films group, where if you don't know what that is, I'll put a link in the description. It's basically a new channel that me and a dude by the name of Petra Sicarius or Peter, whichever one you know him as. Me and him create a collaboration channel, which we plan to do Minecraft on, Saints Row, just a lot more than just doing Minecraft, if that makes sense. Like, we're not just going to bind ourselves to Minecraft. We're also going to be playing stuff like Saints Row. We also might do single player games like Prototype and just do dual commentary over it. I mean, the possibilities are endless, but we really want to get off this stuck Minecraft spot. Like, we want to advance and do other stuff. But as far as the website goes, it's basically and video game reviews. That's nothing we're doing. But yeah, it's basically a place where you can go to see all of our content. It hold on. It lets you see what our most recent video was on the home page as soon as you come up, and it'll have like pictures of us. That way you know it's us. That way you're not just randomly finding a website. Let's see what else. There's one other thing. What was the other page? Oh, me and Peter each have a personal page for our videos and stuff. There's also the next one is for video game reviews, which, like I said, just a second ago, we're going to be starting. There's it's already set up in order, so basically all we have to do is just click and drag the video in. The website will do the rest, and you guys can go there to see that if you don't get to see it on YouTube, or if you miss it, or if we forget to upload it, or whatever. Point is, it's going to be there. And at the last one, there's a page called Join Us, which basically you'll have the opportunity to join our group, the Forgotten Films. And there's going to be a couple of things that we need you to answer. It's going to be, the main ones are you a YouTuber? If you are, username, just put that in the message. How many subscribers you have, what your daily view thing is, or weekly, whichever one you prefer. But see, daily, weekly. What's the other one? Oh, why you want to join? Like, are you just fans of us, or are you just trying to get into a group? Because I'll tell you right now, it's not anything like Machinima or TGN. We're just sort of like, what's a good example? Awesome Sauce Films. You know Jerome ASF and them. Granted, yes, they are sponsored by Machinima, but they created Awesome Sauce Films way before that. So that's sort of like what we are right now. That's pretty much it as far as the Forgotten Films information goes. Website, Facebook page. I think that's it as far as YouTube. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is there's this new anime that's came out, Sword Art Online. Now, if you haven't seen Sword Art Online, it's a thing basically about in the future, well, just a couple years later, there's VR MMOs, and if you don't know what that stands for, it stands for Virtual Reality Massive Multiplayer Online Games, MMORG, or Massively Online Role-Playing Games. Sorry. And basically, you can, how do I put this? You actually link your brain into the game so if your character gets hurt, you feel it. Like, you actually experience the pain. It's not just you get hurt, you die, oh great, I just, load up another character. Granted, not in that one, but in another one you might know, Dot Hack. It's basically the same situation, except when you die, like in the game, you don't die in real life. That's the thing about SAO. When you die in the game, you die in real life. It's like it linked all of your nerves into the game. And your body in real life can get malnourished. I mean, you could die and not know it. But getting on to the news portion. Now, they say this will actually be possible. Not to trap people in the game like this, but to actually do VR MMOs. That's going to be a lot safer than that, though. With this new project called the Oculus Rift... Not Oculus, what's it called? Oculus Rift VR. And basically, what it is, it's sort of like a helmet or like a visor, which you put on, and this is just what I perceive from what I gathered, so to speak. I think it sort of links your, not really links your brain, but sort of, like, how the old VR stuff was. You just put on the goggles and you went from there. I think this is sort of like that, but I can't really explain it. I'll put the link in the description so you can go read it yourselves. But basically what it is, it's supposed to make virtual reality MMOs possible. That way you feel what your character feels, what happens to him happens to you, except with the exception of dying, I think. But like if your character gets hurt, you sort of feel the pain, but there's gonna be like an absorption thing where where you don't get hurt as much. It's sort of like a sting. But yeah, there's saying it's supposed to be possible within like 2014 or 2015. So be expecting that around there. Now, here's what I'm worried about: the production costs. Okay, I mean, one of those alone would probably cost around $600. Now, as we saw with the PS3, it doesn't really sell too well when something's price goes up that high. And I don't know how it's going to do. It's like there's a lot of questions being raised right now about it. Just from what I looked up online about it, there were tons of forums and stuff on this. Tons of forums and stuff on it. I mean, the possibilities with this are endless. And because it is virtual reality, it's not just tied down to VR MMOs. I mean, you could use it for a lot of other things. Just going off the top of my head, you see me playing Minecraft right now. I mean, if all this works, like maybe you'll be able to put on the goggles and actually pick up the pickaxe in the game or whatever and just start mining. I mean, I really don't know what to expect. But I have high hopes for this, and if it works, I think it will be a huge milestone in our technological advances. And I'm waiting to see what's going to happen, because right now I think everybody's running blind. They really don't know what's going to happen. I mean, that was unveiled at CES. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically just a really big thing for technology. It's sort of like E3. And basically IGN, which IGN sucks, I'm pretty sure we all know that, gave it best at CES along with like 4 or 5 other companies. And I'm going off the other companies just because of that, the number of people that gave it that rating, if that makes sense. I'm not going just off what IGN said. So I have high hopes for it. I think it could be, like I said, a huge milestone in technology for us, because that could be a basis on so many other things. But if you watch this, thanks for watching. Like, favorite, you know the drill. I think that's it. If there's anything else, I guess I'll splice it onto the video as an add-on, or I'll make a part 2. Alright, see ya.